How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting. Welcome back to Starfield. I thought we might try and do a creative intro, or maybe I'll be in the middle of something, but I decided against it when we got this cool view here. So, we are here at the lodge, and it's time for us to start launching into some more missions. I think before I continue the main plot, I want to do a couple side quests and clean up my quest log a little bit. So there's two in particular I want to visit. One's that's probably really minor, and then one that I had recommended to me by my brother to just do. He didn't say what it was, he just said to do it. So we'll get those done, then from there, I don't know, probably pick up something random, probably goof around, have a good space old adventure time. Thank you so much for being here, by the way. I appreciate you watching. I know this is going to be the most popular thing on my channel, but I'm having a blast. I look forward to making all these videos, so hopefully that energy comes through to you. So today we're going to be doing two little things. One, I read the David Copperfield book, and it told me to go to a landmarks place on Earth to visit something. So we're going to go visit our old homestead. It's a rough looking desert ball of nothing, but we're going to go visit there. I mean, that's the depressing idea of the future, but hey, you know, whatever. And then after that, we're going to go track down whatever the Mantis is. Apparently it's a fun quest, so I'm looking forward to that. But for now, we're just kind of here at the lodge, and then we're going to go. And also, we're not taking Sarah with us. I do like Sarah. I think we'll probably get to know her more, but I'm going to try traveling with Barrett for a bit and see what he's like. So, yeah, other than that, I think we're just going to head right on out. So I guess I'll see you on Earth in just a second.
Jump complete. Normal propulsion restored.
Here she is. Good old Earth. Looking just great. Nice and toasty. Now, I do think they use topographical, like, prediction maps to try and make the planet look fairly accurate to what it would look like without oceans. Like, you can see the continents, and then you have this, like, because you have Australia, and then like off Australia, wasn't there like a part that's like, it's like essentially another continent that's just like, because it's like shallower than a lot of the other ocean, but just not shallow, and but like it's still too deep to be found. All right, so here's natural up here in what was Europe. Let's go take it out. Not take it out. Take a look. Take a look. I'm not taking it out. It's already been taken out.
Let's head down.
Alright. Let's get out and see what we got. Oh, why am I not wearing my suit? That's not it. Okay. Whoa. Dude. It's like a giant spire. What is that supposed to be? That's interesting. Alright, so I saw Vasco. I guess he waits outside the ship, and I got Barrett with me. That's okay. Dang. I almost wish I could wait, because this might be easier to just, like, really observe in the daytime. But at the same time, the night sky is very pretty. And it's pretty clear this is just a big, like a top of a skyscraper or something. London landmark. Where some of the few remains still on the planet. I wonder if you can organically find this. Like, if you don't have the mission to come here, can you try and land in this approximate area and end up actually finding this place? Because that would be kind of funny. Like, imagine people finding this, like, completely independently. Okay. London snow globe. Is that really all there is here? It's just a snow globe. What? I can't go inside this building. Really? That's really, really disappointing. They go out of their way to put a marker on old Earth and come to like the remnants of a giant, like a structure. Clearly a structure. And I can't go inside? Also, why am I go to the outpost and the Nubla to, like, why am I being sent in that direction? Is that just saying like it's off world? I don't know, because that's like the next mission I was gonna do is the Mantis one. But I've seriously, like, my mind's kind of blown right now. Like, you're really gonna have all this giant building, like the top of this building is, I'm sure it's supposed to be based on something real. And I just go pick up a snow globe. What is that even? What? Okay, so it's a snow globe of London. Okay, so like I guess this is supposed to be the top of like the spy, like the, oh, it's the Shard. That's what the building's called, the Shard. So this is supposed to be the remnants of the Shard. Is it just a collectible? Because really, that's all you're gonna do with this? It doesn't, like, I kind of, like, I'm gonna sound like a whiny bee, but, like, I was kind of expecting more from, you know, the creators of freaking Fallout, where the whole game is about post-apocalyptic Earth and exploring, like, ruins. I'm still a bit flabbergasted that that's apparently all that there is here. That's kind of insane.
Ha! Ooh, we're here, hot off the stellar slide.
Hello. There you are. I just had to see the newcomers. See, I am so rare that someone new comes along. From the sidelines, it's a real treat to see everyone scrambling. It's very profitable as well.
Oh boy. Not sure I like where this is going. Now your ship? Friend ships are incredibly expensive.
Oh, this whole thing? I suppose it did cost a few fortunes. But it is nice to travel with a modicum of style.
So... Cryptic Act is kind of starting to bug me a bit.
There are rules even I must abide by. Or at least I choose to.
Okay.
It may mean nothing, but I'm rooting for you.
What? Thanks, I guess? Rooting for what, though?
Sorry, can't say. Hopefully all will make sense in time. Good luck.
Thanks, I guess?
Please, just be careful. Very careful. I hope to see you at a much later date.
Okay. That was weird. Well, that's the thing. Okay, well, guess we're just gonna move on from there.
Landing gear is ready. Sight is clear. Time to land this one.
Oh, look at this planet. You know, I'm liking what I'm seeing about this planet already. Could be a nice potential place for a base.
Ready when you are.
Do you require my assistance?
Oh, what the fetch?
You get the hell out now. 3.
Oh, fetch me.
Did you during combat?
Reload faster, reload faster.
Take cover.
What am I doing? Pistol. No, that's shotgun.
You will pay for that.
I mean, I feel like they were trying to warn me away, but they just opened fire while they were warning me. It didn't really make any sense what just happened there. Okay. So, they made a claim. Here. Oh yeah, that's right though. We did find that, we did find, like, the list of this off the corpse of a spacer. So it makes sense that there would be something here. You know what I would love to find here? A freaking sniper rifle. Be really nice for me. Lair of the Mantis. Alright. Optional, learn more about the Lair of the Mantis. Well, I'd like to learn more. I never want to pass up a mystery. Okay.
I mean, it's seriously scary shit.
That's just it. The Mantis is dead. And inside, who knows what we'll find.
This is a bad idea.
Oh, so the Mantis was like a figure, like a pirate. And then, like a terror of the skies, then vanished one day, and they find a base, and it looks like this was his, or hers. Knowing the name, I'd guess it'd be her. I just realized, I'm like, no, Barrett! I can't believe he just ran in there.
Why, hello there, sunshine.
Wow. Barrett, I would have appreciated. Oh, the gold mine. Oh, that's supposed to be this place.
Well, this isn't gonna last long.
Man, that would have been nice. I might have to, like, get the perk that lets me be a solo player. Especially if I get, like, my sniper rifle and can start going like stealthy.
Where'd they go?
Oh my gosh, that's a level 30 dude.
You aren't ready for this, but I am.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage. Oh, HP health. Ah! That's the closest to death I've come. You alright, Barrett?
Surprise! No guns.
Whoa, where'd you get that shotgun from? Did you pick that up from him?
I am getting tired of this.
Space Adaptano. Oh, fetch me! Ow! Ow!
One down!
Not sure how you don't see me. This is definitely more A than I here.
All yours.
Okay, well, that certainly caught my off guard. It exploded the explosive deck. I didn't even realize I was next to. Sheesh. Anyway.
So met with a lawyer and was prepared to party. Hard. The video will was emotional. Mom and I stopped talking years ago. Mom didn't look good. But it was Mom. As weird, crazy, and cryptic as ever. I'm almost surprised she remembered she even had a son. It was hard to hear.
Okay.
Almost touching. But then the punchline. No inheritance until I go to Mom's secret base on Denabolo 1B. And she ends not with an I love you or an I'm proud of you. No. Sic Semper Tyrannis. My God. Always with that stupid Latin saying. Over and over she'd say that damn thing. Thanks, Mom. Thanks oh so much.
Barrett, you okay? Did I kill Barrett? Hang on.
Sleep well?
Oh,
Let's hope.
okay.
We
Good.
have so much to do.
I thought I killed you.
Enjoy.
I was genuinely scared I'd killed him. Okay, I don't think I can open. Oh, I can. Okay, so I'm gonna open this real quick, but woo! This is a Barrett just crumpled on the ground. I imagine it's very possible I accidentally just blasted his brains out on accident, but oh, that was terrifying. Okay, so like I said, Mantis, female pirate, had a son that she kind of disowned, but then like when she died or was on her deathbed, she gave a will to, but said, hey, before you claim any inheritance, you gotta come to this base. Probably because the person's inheritance is this base, essentially. Because he clearly had no idea what she was, or what she was doing. Okay. Oh gosh. I wonder if that's actually explosive. Like, could I shoot that and make that blow up? It looks too big. But it's labeled and it's red, which makes me think it's possible. And that's an explosive right next to, like, radioactive. That just looks super fun.
I just wanted to say thanks for the daring rescue back there.
God, this lighting is
I
awful.
had
I'm
plans
sorry.
for Matsura, of course, but I appreciate the backup.
Oh, let's see. What would you have done without me?
I would have given them an exhaustive series of lectures on aneutronic fusion until they were either delirious or they became my new students, obviously.
Well, glad I could help out a fellow member, I guess.
It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important.
This almost feels like you're about
That's
to...
why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam.
That's definitely true. How exactly? How often do you get into jams?
Exactly as often as I need to. Jams are just sticky successes, right? At first it seems annoying, but it eventually washes off.
That's a great way. Jams are sticky successes. I've always trusted people, not organizations.
That's smart. Trust in things that are capable of trusting you.
Let's see. Trust everyone to prove it wrong. Mutual trust. That's the key.
We're on the same wavelength here. Humans are so fragile in space. If you can't trust your crew and they can't trust you, well, nobody's coming home.
That's the dichotomy
That's why
of
I'm still
the
with
rogues,
Constellation all
like,
these years
morality.
later. I trust them as individuals, and I trust them as a team. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation.
Yeah. Flirt. Thank you, Barrett.
Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before.
You pick a
You know,
weird time to chat.
Being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be. And I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose.
I wouldn't have strung up any bad memories.
It's not you, Captain. It's just been on my mind. I can't say why. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it.
Dang. No? You want to talk about it?
Oh, I've been giving myself nothing but space and time for years. But maybe it's time for me to really think about it. Well, maybe I'll take you up on that offer later on, Captain. I need some time to think about things.
Fair.
On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, we've literally just brought, you know...
When you're not busy, let's chat.
We just chatted, Barrett! This guy. I should read some of the, like, the little tidbits we've been getting. It's, you know, we've just been busy massacring a small village. I mean, they've tried to massacre us, so it's not, like, unwarranted, but it's also been kind of excessive amount of people that we've just blown to pieces.
It's spacers. I try to avoid them. They don't listen to reason.
I've noticed. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out new items. Leon Volclane Mantis revealed.
I'm here, and I'm hot, and I'm tired. So thanks, Mom. Best gift ever. The stupid code worked, and the door scanned my biometric. Surprise, it's me. Then I heard Mom. I nearly had a heart attack. She said her lair, yeah, Lair, what a freak, is meant for the worthy. So all I have to do is take some tests. I just want to get this over with.
Ooh. That means there's puzzles. That sounds very interesting indeed. Found Leon's body. Looks like one of the darn traps got him too. Big fight over his body until Iron Dave broke it up. Managed to grab his cred stick though, so bonus. Gotta wonder if the Mantis' own son got nixed. How could we do better? Okay, so I probably should find his body. This Lair's a gold mine. Mantis was loaded. Salvage top notch. And good stuff's gotta be further in. Payout's gonna be extreme. Just gotta survive until then. Josh took out Carver and Jiang. Livy volunteered a couple of others from Iron Dave's crew. Poor bees. Just gotta stay off Livy's radar.
Turrets. Mom, why the hell? This whole thing is a sick joke. Gotta get out. Oh, God.
Ah, that sucks. So, turrets. It looks like they took some down already. Like, this is a turret, clearly, but it's not functioning. Alright, now you. What's up?
Wait, don't shoot! I am unarmed. Look, we can help each other. I can be useful. Just don't kill me.
Racers aren't usually the surrendering type.
It's because I'm smart. You've killed so many. I am nothing. No chance.
He's got a point.
So we can make a deal? This place was full of traps. Traps everywhere. I removed them. But this corridor is just too dangerous. See? Looks normal. One step inside, slam! You are trapped. And nobody's been standing after the doors reopen.
Oh, that sounds interesting. It looks like this place really tore you apart.
It's true. So many of my crewmates are gone. And this corridor is the worst. But I figured it out. There are letters on the floor. It is a grid. Those letters must spell something. But there are so many words or small phrases.
You're smarter than you look.
Why does everyone always say that? See? I've been helpful. You could let me go. Or better, I can help. I know these traps. I know how this mantis thinks. Please, let me help. And just give me a taste of the cachet inside. You can trust me.
Nope. That's not a good idea.
I don't think so either. Get out of here.
I have sacrificed too much. No, I won't go. I will fight you!
He's a level 1. I wonder if he could have been a
Find anything worth selling or using?
Alright, let me see if I can figure out, like it says learn more about the lair of the mantis. Because it's been building this up. I'm getting nervous. And I've been trying to keep my eye open. Granted, it's been very distracting. Everybody else here attacking me at every turn. But I feel like I would have seen something if I'd missed it. Like, by definition, if I missed it, I would have missed it. But I feel like I've been paying attention and looking around, so I don't feel like I missed anything. Okay. Letters for ion. The last letters for ion, T-E-R, I-N-G, I-E-R, and Y. Anything plural could be 4 letters, then dies. Starts with A-M. Failures, Seers, dies, absolute, business, guardian, stealing, and mantis. So, starts with A-M. Last letters for ion. T-E-R, I-N-G, I-E-R, and Y. Anything plural. Could be 4 letters and dies. Alright. I imagine you could try and just blitz your way through, but I doubt that's gonna help us. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters. 7 letters. And he thought A-M might be the first ones. I want to look at those notes again. A-N is in the middle of Mantis. M-A-N-T-I-S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 8, actually. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Semper Tyrannis. Tyrannis. Could it be Tyrannus? T-Y-R... I'm gonna write that down because I don't want to keep poking at my notes and I'm not gonna remember how to spell it. I'm so bad at spelling.
And she ends not with an I love you or an I'm proud of you. No. Sic Semper Tyrannis. My God. Always with that stupid Latin saying. Over and over she'd say that damn thing. Thanks, Mom. Thanks oh so much.
I still feel like Tyrannus would be the answer. It makes sense. And then, okay, then what about the notes that guy had? Because she said at the end, Sic Semper Tyrannis. And instead of I love you, said goodbye, she kept saying Sic Semper Tyrannis. So I feel like that's like a password that she was trying to pass on to him. I still want to see if I can try and spell it out. Okay. D-Y-R A N N I S Now, did I actually solve that, or did I just simply deactivate the turrets so they just literally won't shoot at me? Okay. There's a computer here. Oh, it's Master. Man, I'm really glad I just got the ability to actually use Master Lock, so that's pretty serendipitous that I've been able to do that. Okay. So turret control interface, update friend and foe, recalibrate, protect current user. I'm guessing it was Tyrannis because I could spell that. But now I feel like hang on, okay. So I pushed the button. Okay, I'm guessing I wasn't even in threat. Like, I probably...
What if we leave a few things
I hacked the
here
computer.
and make a second trip?
I hacked the computer and got everything I needed. I turned off the turret so they wouldn't shoot at me. Gosh darn it. Now I'll have to look that up and see if I actually solved it or not, because I feel like I did a good job.
Alert.
Oh no.
Anomalous sensor readings and may indicate hostiles in the area. Clear. Taking damage.
Oh, these things are tough. Oh jeez. That's actually really scary. Oh jeez. Just kept channeling my inner Morty apparently.
Oh, bad choice.
Okay, so there's two of them.
Won't even scar. Ah, come on.
Unable. Possible. Combat protocol.
Jeez, this keel hauler is my lifesaver. I need to get more ammo for it.
Catastrophic damage.
Fair game.
You alright, Barrett? I was really hurting in that.
I am sorry I could never show this lair to you.
Oh, it's worse.
The lair is a secret that's been passed down for over 100 years. And there are rules. You remember when you were a teenager? All the training, the drills, all of it was to prepare you for this. I know you have it in you, Leon.
Interesting. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna have to take up the mantle in his stead. He did not make it. Lair of the Mantis. Alright, so there's an elevator. Any way I can turn off the rest of the robots? Ooh, is a ship. Uh-oh. There's something in here still.
Leon, you've done it. You're here. The lair now belongs to you. Inside, you will find all you need to be the Mantis, my darling boy. I haven't been the best mother in these final days. I wish. Be a better Mantis. Be a better person than I was.
Okay. Oh. I need to get more ammo. This gun's gonna run out of ammo, and then I'm out of options.
Damage.
And whatever happened in here didn't go well. Yeah, so some nasty business went down in this bathroom. Ishk. What are you? Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's legendary? What the fetch? That helmet looks really cool. Mantis Pack Bounty Hunter, 15 damage from alien enemies. Thermal resistance, mirrored. Chance to reflect attacks. Weird. And then... that looks so great and terrible at the same time. It definitely looks like someone with a hero complex had this. She had lots of robots still here. And water and... Wow, look at this place. What is this? Oh, so this just takes it up to the surface. I wonder, like, could you just make this your permanent home? It seems like would be like a good place. Hey, look at that. Ain't she pretty?
You're gonna wear yourself out if you carry all this stuff.
Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. Like, that was actually a pretty cool mission. I gotta check out this ship before I make my final, like, decisions about it all. But just the idea of how that all played out was really, really cool. Razor Leaf. Ooh. That evokes some, like, Serenity vibes. Which, as you watched my first episode, you know I am a fan of. Just a slight fan of. So it's got a ladder up to another layer. Navigation console. Cockpit. Very, very cool. Jump seat. Neat. Okay. Very cool looking cockpit. Alright, let's give you some of the resources, especially the rare ones. Let's get that somewhere safe. Alright, so then it's what's up here? Okay, so weapon case. Oh, there's lots of weapon cases. Helmet display. Oh, these are like useful, like I can set up stuff here. Interesting. And weapons racks. Hey, a Nova Blast Disruptor. So I could save guns I don't want to sell, which, you know, appeals to the hoarder in all of us, but we'll see. This spacesuit's definitely interesting. I like how sleek it looks, but it's definitely interesting. Okay. Well, I say we take her for a spin.
Time to leave this place behind.
Looks pretty cool though. That's a pretty cool engine setup. Like the engines really look nice on it.
Pumping retros. Orbit achieved.
Oh,
Stabilizing. Done.
I had a good feeling about you. We just need a little. 2 units of ship parts will do.
Do we have those? Sorry, I can't spare the ship parts.
Oh no. What are we going to do now?
Sorry, buddy. I really apparently don't have ship parts. Oh, well. What the? He literally exploded because he didn't have... Oh, he ran into an asteroid. Dang. That's actually really sad. Oh, no.
Head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
Okay. This sounds I'm lost in my menus again, but this sounds interesting. Hello? Can you hear me? So interesting. So the mission is saying, speak with Chief Sagiriyama. I guess he might have just told me like, hey, try and figure out what the ship's all about. But now my mission's updated to dock on, and let's see. So, okay. Okay, this is a pretty big looking ship. Yep, we're definitely in the, like, I have no idea what I'm doing phase. I hope I have enough ammo for this.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile. You're human.
Yeah, of course I'm human. Take it you were expecting something else?
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here.
Oh.
We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Oh no.
Welcome back to the rest of humanity. You're no longer alone.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Are you guys like a colony ship?
Manners. I'm Captain Diana
no.
Brackenridge.
I was like the color-coded
security
suits.
Officer Bomani Reader.
It's Star Trek, isn't it? It's Star Trek.
And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I'm Blue. Let's see. Your ship's unlike anything I've ever seen. What can you tell me about its design?
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travel.
Generation ship.
It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew.
Oh, I'm here to help.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know.
Ironically, it's other people.
Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
So, 200 years? Why did it take you so long to get here?
Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey.
Yeah, it's a very real thing that could happen.
That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting.
Yeah.
I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work. And so they made the decision to leave when they did.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, really. Let's see. So your communications aren't working. Why is that?
We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first.
I see. I'd love to know more, but maybe we should get away from the airlock first?
Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners?
This is now a 200-year-old
Now then,
ship, I realize.
Please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge.
Yeah, this ship
Dr.
is...
Da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am.
200 years, strict military.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years, He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened.
No, that is kind of true.
He gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for
look
this
at
planet
that.
here.
Greenery. They just have trees.
That it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Just stay out of trouble.
This is cool. And ironically, the technology here is pretty on point with what we have.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
So,
It's
here
like
we
we're
are.
walking in a time capsule.
And same technology.
I cannot imagine
Now
how
that you're
hard
here,
this was
I
to
can finally
maintain.
give my crew a chance at a new life.
How's your crew holding up?
A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass.
The politicking,
While we
unfortunately.
hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
Right. How long have you been captain?
I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
Sounds like you could use some help.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Yeah, that sounds great. So what's wrong with your communication system?
We suspect that our equipment is woefully obsolete compared to whatever you all have now.
You think we'd still be able to decipher it,
In all
though?
honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone, so our comms aren't particularly robust. That limits our options. We even attempted communicating with lights and sounds, something we saw in an old movie, but I don't believe they picked up on it. If anything, it may have inadvertently alarmed them.
That's fair. Alright, what do you need?
We know
I
there's
definitely
a
want to see how this
settlement
plays
on the
out.
planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
I'll try, but diplomacy may require compromise.
Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us.
Oh, no,
Let
that's
me know
not
how
gonna
they
happen.
respond, and we'll go from there.
Fetch me. There's no way they'll go for that.
I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to fight for it.
Wait, how?
But
You flew
as you're
from...
currently our only hope, perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be here. Thank you.
I'll do what I can, but I'm not kicking them off the planet. If I unlock this computer, will that cause a stir? Let me see. I need to make doubly sure that saves. Okay. Alright. Message. Alright, under situation control, Captain. Turns out there was a slight misalignment in engine bay 6 causing all the rumbling. We were able to scrounge up scrap metal and secure it. Luckily, Ziska was small enough to climb in there and weld it in place. Else we would have had to rip up the lavatories to get at it, and I don't know that would have sat well with anyone on board. But anyway, job's done. No more shaking. Out of ideas, first ships we saw when we arrived were quick to divert away from us. One that stopped seemed to want to communicate with us left after attempts failed. You said the signal came through all garbled. Could be the language creatures speak, or could it be incompatibility with our comm system? Yui's not sure. Yu's not sure. Armin has no idea. If we saw the landing craft, we could just venture down ourselves. We tried something called Morse code that Julia suggested out of an old book. It's basically a message conveyed by flashing our lights on and off at various intervals, but either they aren't able to decode it, or worse, no one even looking. I could use your counsel. Lead best course of action here is to wait, and whoever or whatever they are, they're bound to attempt docking procedure with us at some point, maybe equally worried. I recommend preparing a select welcoming party. When it occurs, we should be careful but welcoming. Done your job briefing the crew, maintaining order, keep at it, we'll get through this. Alright, crew, first section of news, we revived a new Jamestown. The mission of Orbarents initiated hundreds of years ago, resounding success. No landing craft, we remained stuck in orbit. The plan was always to dismantle parts of the Constant once we arrived in orbit to attempt to construct a new landing craft. However, we've also learned that the planet appears inhabited. Before the jump concludes, we cannot say with any certainty this is alien life. So far, our efforts to communicate have not succeeded. Our goal is now to attempt to meet them and arrange transport rather than risk undue damage to our current home. Then we can negotiate our rights to the planet. Thank you for remaining calm in these uncertain times. Out of strawberries. So I want to let you know we've got the last of the freeze-dried strawberries. Some of the crew have been pursuing me to open up the seed vault so Janet can plant more, but I had to tell them I can't. Even if we wanted to, there's a risk we'd lose more than just strawberries. I figure it's worth mentioning just in case people get desperate. You know, strawberries, real crisis. I went over your blood work. Take more vitamin D. Another half a pill should be sufficient. That's it. Cool. And then urgent actions. Okay. So I imagine I could access that computer.
You can handle this system. I'm sure of it.
In the future, and maybe do other things. Like maybe I can sabotage
I know
the
I'm
ship.
getting up there in years, but I don't think I'll ever tire of flying.
And everything looks pretty standard and basic. This is really fascinating. I like this. I like where this is going. This is a very cool story so far. And here's the ship captains. Okay. Doesn't this look like the girl from Mass Effect Andromeda whose face is tired?
Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
Can't they settle on a different part of the planet? It's a whole planet. They don't have to give up the whole thing. But they refuse to accept
Everything
it.
checks out. Landing initiated.
Why do I get this bad feeling? Alright. This place does look pretty nice though. It's like this is like literally a vacation resort, isn't it? Oh boy. I'm starting to see why there might be problems here. It'd be like if someone like showed up in a like 16th century like Mayflower style ship. Someone just got super lost and became a generational ship. Landed like on Sandals Beach, Bahamas, and said that this is our land now. Like, I could see people being like, "Wait."
You'd think we'd be a prime target for pirates, but they know to stay away for the most part.
Hey, buddy. So, got some interesting news.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
Can you negotiate on behalf of the planet? Sounds like you're... Like, are you associated with the UC or Freestar Collective?
Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security. And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems.
Right. So I need to talk to you about something.
Something I can help you with?
I'm here to speak on behalf of the ship in orbit, the ECS Constant.
Ah, it has a name. Good. Then you're already familiar with the situation, I take it. Do you know what they want?
It's an old colony ship from Earth. They want to settle here.
Interesting. We obviously have no records of a colony ship claiming this planet. Whatever the case, you'll need to speak with Oliver Campbell, a CEO for the Paradiso Group. He's in charge of bringing all formal decisions before the board and helping to make calls on them.
Right.
I'll let him know you're on your way.
Cool. Good. Great. We have to negotiate with a business. That's not gonna end well. Hello, hello.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
Kinda do. You have a problem with the ship in orbit. I'm here to help.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
What can you tell me about the board members?
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble.
Right.
Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
Alright. I'm ready.
Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Great. That's just great. This is gonna go
Hope
well.
you're staying safe out there.
Oh boy. Can I level up my persuade? Nope. I still have to win persuasion checks. Hey boy.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Blom's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront at a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like completely
Sounds
ignored.
good. I'll look into what that will cost us, and we can circle back around to this.
With a name
Come on,
like
mate.
Paradiso,
Loads more
the
interesting
marketing
things to
for
do
this
outside.
place writes
No
itself.
need to mill about in here.
I understand that you're the man I need to talk to about the strange ship in orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Giro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke.
Right.
But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
This is gonna go poorly. People are never gonna fall for that.
You'd be surprised what people fall for. Locally sourced island fruit essences, for instance.
Oh gosh, he
Just the
figured
same
out the
old fruits brought
lever.
over from Earth ages ago, but we get nearly 10 times the market for them.
Oh no.
But you're right, no one's gonna buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship, besides scaring people away?
Degeneration ship from 200 years ago.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work.
No.
Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them quite a bit too.
Oh,
They'd
she's
need to work off all their debts
Oh
before being
man, she
allowed
could just
to
make them
leave.
slaves.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map.
That's not
What do
bad.
you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction.
Seema,
Someone
you
else would
suck.
have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
Why can't they just settle on the other side of the planet or something? That's my real question.
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with. And how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures.
It's a planet!
No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
That's me. I understand your point from Bethesda's stance, but I disagree.
And that's within your right. But as the CEO of Paradiso Group, I'm the one who has to make and approve decisions around here, not you. So, as much as I appreciate your feedback, it's not in the best interest of the Paradiso Group to take it into account.
Can I shoot you? So they can live here, but they'd be indentured servants.
Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
What a dystopian nightmare. So why do I have to buy the grav drive?
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
I hate every answer here. Alright, well. Fetch me. So you're suggesting I destroy their ship?
I'm not suggesting anything. Other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that
That's so evil. So why can't some other authority handle this?
We operate outside of the Free Stars and the UC, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it. As I've mentioned, it could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently.
Well, fetch me. Alright.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
Absolutely. What if after all this they continue to insist their claim to this planet predates yours?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter is official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
I wonder if I can do that. But if I can't do that... Can I, like...
Guess we're tabling it for now.
Okay.
Let's circle back around ASAP, though.
Alright. I want to see if I can figure out how, like, the claim. Because they say that they have a claim. If they can prove that they have a claim, and it could be a legally recognized document, they could actually just get the planet outright. And that would be better than what's currently going on here. Alright, let's go see if they've got any records we can use. Records.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Well, that was really disappointing. I looked up there, I tried to find anything that could be like, oh, this could be like a source of like a actual claim that they have. Nothing. Doesn't seem like it's an option. Like, it's like they offered it up like it possibly could have been an option, and then it's not. So, I guess I just have to make the choice based on the options that are available, which is indentured servitude, eviction, where they have to fly away, or, you know, destruction.
You're lucky I'm not like... Come on, mate. Loads more interesting things to do outside. No need to mill about in here.
And you've made your decision? We can help them resettle here and work off their debt, or we can outfit their ship with a grav drive at your own personal expense.
I hate you so much. But I'm not gonna just kill them for no reason. I'll buy the grav drive.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constant engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
There are so many hospitable planets out there. More than enough for everybody.
That's fair,
and
yeah.
the best part is, nobody has to die or become indebted or anything.
Exactly.
An elegant solution.
It's costly.
On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
Ugh. I really wish we could have had a creative one, but no. Not gonna happen.
Time to park this buggy.
Tells everyone you met the Ron.
The Rangers? What are you guys?
Folks from all over the Freestar Collective come here looking for work. New face, huh? Got some business with me, or just learning the lay of the land?
I'm just looking around.
Well, it's a public space. As long as you don't interfere with my work, you're welcome to stop by any time. Ranger Niakalu. I'm a Hopetown girl born and raised, so I know a lot of the locals. Helps me do the job. That being said, keeping the peace around here is more the job of local security.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
So... what's the division of responsibility between you and local security?
Think of it as a small picture, big picture proposition. The small picture is local trouble, things that happen here in Hopetown. Handling that is local security's job. We Rangers protect the entire Freestar Collective.
Okay.
So we deal with problems that
So
span
they're the
multiple
security
worlds.
force for the
Smuggling
Freestar
rings,
Collective.
escaped convicts, pirates preying on shipping. Those are the kind of things we handle.
Oh, okay.
That's why there are Rangers stationed in different settlements. It lets us cast a wide net.
I'll be
Bye.
going then. If you guys hunt down pirates, I better leave.
Excuse me. A little desperate here.
Okay, what's up?
Seems like Hopetown
All right,
sprang
Adela.
up out of nowhere.
Deep breath.
But it is
Okay.
really hopping, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Okay. You don't look like things are going well.
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse.
Oh boy. Might be willing to help for a price.
I have credits and some other stuff. So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals.
Right.
Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
No, my life's been super boring. Nothing ever happens to me. I look at those situations like an opportunity.
That's not helpful.
Okay.
So I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment, slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo.
So she
and I've
had...
been running ever
She was a
since.
mule. So what were you actually shipping?
I don't know. I was just flying for my life. But some bad people want it.
So how do I figure into this?
I'm getting to that part. Sorry. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim.
Okay.
So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
How do they only know your name?
The company is, well, a real train wreck. I'm amazed they even have my last name on file.
Yeah, this just sounds more like a smuggling ring. You just
working
didn't
for
realize.
Such a dump is a good thing.
So why would I do that?
Listen, I just haul, well, garbage. But you, I mean, you're armed and look, well, awesome. I figure you could do a solid for the little guy, girl. Plus credits. I did mention the credits, right?
Guess I'm Captain Fahim then.
You are the best! This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
Alright, that's interesting. We might have to do that, but first I need to go make my contact with my contact.
Excuse me.
Hello, hello.
Oh no, that wouldn't work. The O2 needs enough capacity for the whole ship. Hope Tech needs brave new innovations. We're so much more than space freight.
Hey, you're an expert with grav drives and older ship parts. I need to ask a favor.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Frankly, this is going to be interesting, but I've got the opportunity of a lifetime. Oliver Campbell sent me. I'm here about a grav drive for an old colony ship.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
40,000 fetch me. Good thing I got paid so well recently. Maybe we can negotiate, though.
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are.
Surely your profit doesn't compare to the freedom.
Maybe it is selfish of me to demand such a price. Tell you what.
Yeah.
Sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work.
Alright, that's very reasonable.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Ishka. I'm glad I don't have anything interesting to spend my money on. And that's where we're going to be ending for today. Oh man, what an interesting episode. I was kind of thinking of just doing it all, but I want to see that little side quest we just picked up while we were here. I'd like to then be able to dedicate the next part to kind of retrofitting and getting that colony ship set up. I want to see if there's more to it. Like, I'm already so disappointed with this quest line, which is unfortunate, because like, how cool would it be to be able to like find a creative solution or like look back in all the records and be able to dig out this like old archive, maybe go back to old Earth and go into a building and be able to find records of this deal saying that this planet is leased to them, you know, that they have claiming rights, and like be able to kind of do that deal. That would have been fun. But now that we're doing the retro ship, I'm hoping we still have some wiggle room. Like, do we get to help put the ship together? Do we have some drama that happens between like the two factions, and do we have to cool it down, or is it just going to be simple? And then when they're trying to find a new home, can I help scout them out of place, or do they just happen to find one? And if they find one, do they actually settle down somewhere, or do they just vanish and we never see them again? I'm curious to see how that plays out, because like, unfortunately, it's feeling like this questline has a lot of good ideas, but they only went half-baked on them so far, because it's even offering up potential suggestions and dialogue that just don't have any payoff. Which, I mean, I can get, it's a big game, but why mention the idea of like having an old substantiable claim to be that could be executable and like sustained in court? That, like, why bring it even up at all if it's not an option. They already clarified that we're outside the settled systems, and so they essentially there's no real law here except for what's been granted settlement rights. So yeah, it's really interesting, and I wish there could be more to it, but you know, we'll have to get to it when we get to it. Thank you so much for being here. I might do a little finicky work in the background if I decide. I did upgrade the razor leaf a little bit, just to make sure that it had some better weapons, but I don't know, actually, maybe not. I'd like to finish these quest lines first, but eventually I do need to figure out like some other like base building I want to do, and then I do want to try and customize a ship eventually. Though this razor leaf is pretty nice, I'll have to see if I can come up with a fun design of my own that might be fun to fly as well. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel, for being a part of this wonderful community. I hope you enjoyed this series as much as I enjoyed making it, and just being able to have this kind of experience together. Thank you for your support. Hopefully, if you find this interesting, go look at my other playthroughs. I do visual novels, but if you're not interested in that, I did do some playthroughs of stuff like Persona 5 Royal, Star Wars Knights of the Republic 1 and 2. Those were challenge runs too, because I know those games really well, so I did something really unique with them that I thought was really fun. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of the channel. Until next video, watch me. I've seen you next. I'll see you there.